Yes, it's Chelsea, and of course, it's Chelsea. Chelsea is the big team. Yes, Chelsea is the new bride. Everybody wants to talk about Chelsea. All right, very quickly, let's talk about Maresca. Enzo Maresca. Yes, I'm talking about Diajafa, the coach in charge of the boys in Chelsea. Yes, a lot of persons have been complaining. People had, of course, had their divergent opinions. People have talked about his style of play and, of course, his usual experimentation with the boys, particularly when it comes to big games. Personally, I was one of those persons who had condemned Maresca's experimentations and, of course, his way of taking huge risks when it comes to big games. Then I have carefully, of course, retracted my statement and, of course, following his achievements thus far. I will say Maresca should be given time. And, of course, we should exercise patience as fans. Yes, Maresca is doing well. So far, he has, of course, been able to give us two trophies, however you want to call it, however you want to put it, but take it that he has given us two trophies. We've been able to qualify for Champions League, and we are playing a whole lot of competition this season. Yes. So let's put enough confidence on Maresca. Let's trust the process. But one thing I will not take is this usual experimentation. No, I do not like the idea of experimenting, particularly when it comes to big game or when we are playing derbies. No, it should not be done. You can do your experimentation maybe during local leagues, maybe during Carabao Cup or FA Cup, But then when we are playing a full league like the EPL or Champions League, please and please, Maresca, no need for experimentation. I trust that you will give us what we want in Chelsea. I believe that you will use your boys very well. Thankfully, Chelsea is already offloading players, so it gives you enough room to begin to decide who you want to use as your first 11. Somebody said something somewhere and said Maresca does not believe in having team A and team B. Well, whether you like it or not, we have a lot of competition, we have a lot of game to play. So Maresca should be able to decide who are his first 11 players. And then he can also decide who are his second 11 players. This way, he'll be able to make his substitutions very well. Yes, you cannot play everybody in the same competition, but then let it be that we have a very formidable force on the bench, such that when they are being called upon, they will deliver. That is just the truth. So he should be able to work with the squad that he has and then decide who comes first and give us a very formidable lineup that will be able to win league or win a game. After seeing the picture of Maresca thinking so much while they were on training, of course in preparation for the finals against PSG in the Club World Cup, then I knew very well that Maresca had something upstairs. He had something down his sleeve. He was planning something. He was planning something sinister, if I may call it that way, on a lighter note. Yes, and it paid off. It worked. And I want to believe Maresca is a genius. He has something upstairs. He has a lot to unleash. So we should trust him. We should give him that trust, that confidence that he deserves. Yes, Maresca will do something with these boys in Chelsea. So I want to believe that with this new season coming up, with the quality of players that we have, Esteban is here already. With the crop of players that we have, Chelsea will produce results. Let's be patient. Let's trust him. But then I'll also advise that Maresca should also be able to sieve out, of course, complaints from fans and sieve out their opinions and see what works. You shouldn't just be one way. You should be able to lay side by side comparatively, compare people's opinion and see how you can now bring in your own and see what you can make out of it. Yes, that is how you should operate. So I want to believe that Maresca will give us something. So let's trust him. Let's be patient and see what comes out of him this season.